Deuce, have you heard of Ash Trevino?
I have not. Who the fuck is that?
She's a 35-year-old mother of 4. Her baby daddy passed away last year from cancer.
Oh shit. She's been through a lot then, and so have those kids.
But these kids are now raised by grandparents because Ash Trevino currently has 20 CPS cases pending against her.
Damn, so CPS is involved for all 4 kids.
Before her rise to fame, she worked at a dental office until it was acquired by a group led by Indians, and she would not stand for that. She said, I ain't working for no Indian.
Oh God, Ash Trevino.
So she quit her job at the dentistry and now has been going live nonstop as a career for the past year and a half.
Jesus Christ. So she couldn't work for the Indians at the dentist office, so now she's going live for roses to all you fucking TikTok bozos?
She said when her eldest daughter was growing up, she physically abused her because she was afraid that the baby daddy loved the daughter more than her.
Disgusting.
One of her classic parenting techniques is teaching her children slurs.
Oh my God. Been a red flag since way before baby daddy died of cancer. The kids don't stand a chance. Hopefully Grandpappy and Grandmama are holding it down.
Gotta shout out the good sister Brielle. She's been documenting this lore on TikTok. This is a recap of a recap.
Thank you, Brielle. We owe a lot to you.
Ash Trevino became notorious for exclusively dating inmates.
Oh my God.
She's an inmate hopper.
You're writing love letters to a bunch of homies in jail who have no choice but to write her back. That's all they got going.
She would go on live with said inmates using a valuable phone time she would get gifted from these lives and then donate that money to said inmates' commissary fund.
Oh, all right. Well, she was giving back at least to the commissary. They can get a nice cup of noodles. They can make some stuff. Bustin'.
So she started dating a brother named Jesse. He was in prison. Once he got released, the relationship ended. It's like a timeline that Leonardo DiCaprio has once his girlfriends turn over 25.
There's something about those green jumpsuits that turns her the fuck on.
He moved on from Jesse to a new boo, Francisco, who you guessed it, of course, is an inmate. He was jailed for murdering 2 teenage girls.
Oh my God, Francisco the murderer.
And Francisco also had a wife in prison.
What do you mean by wife in prison?
I don't know, he had a wife.
So Francisco was outside and running around the cell block acting a fool.
Outside, but very inside. That would not stop her from executing multiple conjugal visits.
Francisco is clapping cheeks in prison and in the conjugal visits with Ash Trevino. He's living too good of a life for what he's done.
And then she would go on live with Francisco saying, I know you didn't do it. You're a great guy.
Holy shit. All right. Every time I think I'm understanding what's going on, it's worse.
So she was able to purchase a new apartment with her TikTok earnings. However, she was not able to buy her children beds.
Why are they not with the grandparents?
I guess she has visitation, but couldn't bother them to get real mattresses.
The system that we live in is broken.
When the daughter hit 500K followers, jealousy was in the air.
Well, of course. Wasn't she beating her kids because she thought her baby daddy loved them more than her? Sick fuck.
So she started seeing the disgusting brother Santos. She's 35, Santos is 19.
19-year-old Santos. He's in jail too?
I don't think so.
I'm sure she's gonna send him there very soon.
She was on live with Santos on Instagram and exposed herself and was banned from the app.
Those live platforms do not play.
He did have allegations for domestic violence.
Of course, she wouldn't be seeing him if he wasn't already a certified freak, weirdo criminal. Those are her green flags.
So people online commented were saying, have you really hooked up with this guy? He's 19, which she did confirm by saying the infamous line, I've seen his pee-pee and he's seen my noo-noo.
What? That's what she refers to the poom-poom as? Holy shit. I want nothing to do with her noo-noo.
On Christmas, she kicks her daughters out of the house so she can cook up a brisket for Santos.
He's got a case against him, but he's getting brisket for dinner?
She's always collaborating with people that are at least 15 to 16 years younger than her. They're on live, drinking, and underage. So someone calls the cops. They put an end to the fun. So Ashley instead relocates and brings her children to essentially what's a total stranger's house on Christmas. That's how they spent their holidays.
Christmas with the strangers. It sounds like a terrible Hallmark movie.
Now let's take it back to Thanksgiving because she always activates in the high holidays where she took her children to her tia's house. But not her real tia. She met her on TikTok. It's a TikTok tia.
TikTok tia now? We got TikTok aunties out here? That's despicable. I mean, I understand sometimes you got family that's not really family, but if you met her through TikTok Live, when you're out here cooking brisket and showing tetas when you're not supposed to, please.
She also left the children at fake tia's house so she could go out to the bar. She proceeded to brawl with someone who was battling her in the comments already.
Wow, so she really caught the haters outside and acted on it.
While she was outside, Tia's ex broke into the house.
Pepe?
No, that's the pee-pee line.
I thought the ex's name was Pepe.
It's a crazy man with no teeth going buck wild while her children are just there exposed to a TikTok Tia stranger.
It's a dark side of America that I'm so happy I don't know about.
Last night, we had yet another update.
God, what the fuck is going on now?
Ash went out with a troop of young bucks again. She went to a steakhouse for a collab. They were dressed to the nines, but you know how when trashy people are dressed up, it somehow is even trashier.
They look like Target employees.
The thing is, they were in San Antonio. People knew where they were, so the steakhouse kicked them out. They went instead across the street to the Rainforest Cafe.
Rainforest Cafe is a time, though, family friendly. But she's not, so what is she she doing there?
A woman pulls up on Ash Trevino at the Rainforest Cafe. Cops pull up on Ashley Trevino's troop and they search someone within her clique and they find a weapon. Turns out this person was on probation, sent to jail, and Ash Trevino's on live saying, "I'm not going anywhere till my guys are free."
Go home. Which one? You're not going anywhere till your guys are free. You got 2 kids at home. Go home. Oh my God. She got me yelling.
Meanwhile, Santos, he's live, people are updating him what's going on. He said, "You were in San Antonio and you didn't tell me? Like, you gotta check and I could have protected you."
Yeah, 19-year-old Santos definitely got juice in San Antonio.
And of course, this whole time, no one knows where the kids are.
I feel terrible for them. Not everyone should be parents. Not everyone should be able to go live either. Take her phone away.
People on TikTok are saying she's the real life version of Ma, the movie, Octavia Spencer.
Next to Ma, she's mommy.
I'm also seeing rumors that she's now crushing on a guy who allegedly broke his 2-year-old daughter's femur.
This whiteboard ruined my day. If this type of shit is happening on TikTok, good riddance.